This video will do a quick rundown of the page builder and how building sites on the Trojan platform works. It's not as exciting as some other demos, so it will be pretty quick and easy. You'll see you have a list of all the pages that you have in the system. We also have it broken out, so these are actual pages, and then we have other site content like articles, itineraries, press releases, and this just allows you to keep your individual sections nice and clean. It also, as you're building and using the widgets, allows you to say, I want to show related articles, I want to show related itineraries, I want to make a press release widget. So keeping them all separate helps keep the back end organized and helps us organize and display like content on the front end. So you can create any number of pages. If you press create, you'll just get a blank page and you can insert that anywhere. I will go down here to one of our test pages where we can see it sort of already built out. So I can go over here to test page and press view. This obviously isn't the prettiest page we've ever built, but this is kind of where we've plugged things in and we look at the different widgets and how they perform. So clicking view, you can see your page there. The other nice thing is once you go into edit, you see very similar kind of how your page will look just without the header in your overall look and feel that you have in the background design. So what's nice about the way that everything is built here is each item is considered its own widget. So you have sort of an endless possibility of how you might configure pages, where some builders you could sort of get stuck with, you have to have this thing here and then this thing here, and you don't have a lot of flexibility. That's not the case. In this builder, you'll see over here we have these little arrows. So once you've placed a widget, you can just move it up or down however you want it to be displayed. So you're not stuck with any one sort of page configuration. So that really lets you do a lot of cool and fun different things as you're building landing pages and working on your different goals for whatever an individual page might be. So depending on how you work, everyone will have categories. These categories fuel the other related content that we were talking about, like itineraries and articles. So you can say, I want to show like articles, and if you have articles that are tagged as attractions and photography in this case, any of those would get pulled over. If you're a bigger region and you have regions, we can also filter down by that to say, I only want to see them if it's, Bass Lake and Fish Camp or whatever your regions might be. Header images are very easy to add. You can also have video headers if that's the case. So you can pick either or. You can also do Crowdrift or other third-party systems for your social sharing. That can be in the header or it can be in the body copy. So basically all of these things have to just do with, in general, how the site performs and where it's placed. You can select what page it goes under. So you have infinite ability to build out here. Now we'll go back to the fun part, which is adding content. Anytime you want to add a widget, you just click this handy dandy little button here, and it will bring you over to the widget builder where you get a nice list of all the things that you have. All of these are kind of different for clients. It all depends on how you want your design and what different widgets you wanted created as we did that. So I might go in here and select that I want a mid-page banner, for example. I'll press save and then it will bring me to add a photo selection. I'll press yes. Then all of the fields are based on what your design looks like. So as you pick a widget, the system guides you through all the items that you need to put in there so that you don't end up with a bunch of widgets that don't look consistent. The system helps you keep everything consistent. So I'll do test banner. We do have a linking system, so you can create a custom link, which might be to a partner or someone who you're just working with, or any outside website that's not attached to something else in your system. You can link to your accounts, your articles, your itineraries, your pages. And the benefit of this is, say we link to this article, 10 best stargazing spots in Yosemite. And somewhere along the way, we decide to change this to the 5 best stargazing spots in Yosemite. This link is automatically updated because it's tied to the article itself, not the URL. Whereas if you manually put the URL link in, sometimes you can end up with broken links throughout the site. You can put some test text in here. We'll save. And then all of the images used throughout the site use our photo library. Everybody gets 50 gigabytes of photo storage as part of their base website package. So you can go in here and select a photo. We will scroll down here and we can see the size that we need because it's selected in green. All these other red sizes are also used throughout the site, but we let you know which one you're using for a particular widget by marking it in green. We'll press crop image and it brings up our handy dandy cropper. This wasn't a great picture to choose for this size, but you'll see that you can scroll up or down or however you want to have it displayed. And then we will press save. And now we see we have this image here. Now, if we go to view page, we can scroll all the way down to the bottom because that's where new widgets appear. And we can see that we have a lot of widgets in here, that we've created a test banner here. So as I said before, we can go back to the builder and say, oh, we didn't really like that was way down at the bottom. So we'll come over here and we'll use our handy dandy arrows to move them up. So all of the widgets work this way. And as I mentioned, they're all customized for what your design will look like as we work through that part. And new widgets are pretty quick and easy to add. So we have infinite possibilities for the page builder.